Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, August the 12th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. I would if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Now, if you do wonder why I have slightly more score than you, take a look at the top right-hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. And of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Now, because it is Tuesday, we not only have our daily challenges here, also have a fresh set of weeklies, so I usually use a score booster drink. As you can see, I'm at rank 161. I don't really need the purpose of drinking a score booster drink, but if you are close to that rank 150, I recommend using a score booster drink, and if you do, it will give you an extra 25% of what you have already as a boost. Now, just an FYI, we do have these special event challenges here. The Marvelous Fishing Excursion Special Event Challenges. I will be making a separate video on those, talking about how the mini season works, and you can check that video out once I put it out there, maybe a little bit later on here today. Alright, let's take a look at these challenges here. Collect energy ammo 10. So again, a couple different ways we can collect energy ammo here in the game, as long as you have an energy weapon equipped, okay? In your hand, so when you draw out your weapon, that's the energy weapon that pops out. When you open up the ammo bags, ammo boxes, and when you fire at enemies and kill enemies, you'll be getting energy ammo for that weapon. And the same thing if it was looking for ballistic ammo, if you had a ballistic weapon in your hand, you'll be getting the ballistic ammo. One of the few exceptions of that, of course, is robots. You'll always get 1 or 2 of the fusion cells, so just an FYI. Now, I do have a video I made a couple months ago on great locations for ammo boxes and ammo bags, and all about ammo. You can check out that video if you so wish. It's all timestamped. Another way to collect energy ammo for this particular challenge is you can craft it. You can craft it right at a Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Now, any Tinker's Workbench will do. Those stones standing there for a second. So any Tinker's Workbench will do, just go ahead and go craft. Now, don't get this confused with ballistic ammo here. The ammo section will be your ballistic, but it's actually a little bit more specific this time, energy ammo. So this is your different energy ammo down here. Okay, and you can craft it that way if you so wish. Now, if you do craft energy ammo, there is a couple perk cards that will help you out. Take a look at that real quick. It'll be under agility. It's called Ammo Smith. Now, if you don't have a level 2, as all you have is a level 1, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. As you can see, this level 2 produces 80% more rounds when crafting ammunition. When you're crafting ammunition in general, basically, this perk card is very helpful. And again, under luck, anytime you are crafting anything, we do have the perk card called Super Duper. And again, if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. This level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you get double results. Another thing you can do is if you do have an ammo storage box, you can collect energy ammo out of your ammo storage box and it will work. Let's go ahead and do that here. I'm just going to go ahead and collect some fusion cells here because that's the weapon I'm using right now. Let's go ahead and take out 50. There we go. Collect energy ammo 10 for 10 right out of our ammo storage box. Perfect. It's been like that for quite some time, ever since we had the ammo storage box, so just an FYI. But again, you can collect out of there, you can craft it, you can do it the old-fashioned way, go after some enemies, have some fun, get some XP, open up ammo boxes and bags, etc. Just like that. Oh, big yawns there, little buddy, eh? Let's see what's next here. Scrap junk to produce oil 5. So oil is a junk item, which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench here in the game. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here, you go craft. Go to bulk, go down here to the O section. So to bulk 1 oil, all you need is 2 plastic and 10 waste oil from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and you bulk your 1 oil, then you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items here in the game. Now, I do have some earlier on videos I made in early 2023. I would say probably about 5 or 6 of them. They're in a small playlist. They're just really short videos. I show you some great locations where you can find fuel tanks, gas canisters, etc. And they're a little rough on the audio, but they're still valid here today. But a couple great spots you can find that stuff at is right up here at WV Lumber & Co. One of my go-tos there, Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Settlers Ridge. Right over here, believe it or not, Sugar Grove. Right inside Sugar Grove is a pretty good spot. And around the retreat. And right up here, Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. Just gotta watch the 3 Snallygaster there. It's a real good spot right over there. And right down here where you're able to call in the event called BattleBot, Malboro Blair Chainyard. Right down here is a really good spot down there as well. And I'm talking about fuel tanks and gas canisters. Alright, so let's go to a spot here. Let's go to the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. And again, if you are short in time, the bulk and scrap method will definitely help you out, get it done nice and quick. Alright, so of course we are playing in the nighttime, is what usually happens here to me.
I hope we can set up more settlements like
Alright, right over here, so these are the little gas canisters here. So if we grab those, we check our Pip-Boy here and under item. As you can see, each one gives us 2 steel and 1 oil, which is pretty awesome. The gas canister here. These lanterns are pretty good. These oil cans are pretty awesome as well. Look at that bad boy. Nice, nice. And we have this fuel tank here, so we should have more than enough here now. We're going to head over here to the workbench. Got another portable fuel tank there. Alright, let's go ahead and scrap these up. Now you can see the item stats there in the middle, so 2 oil for that bad boy. The gas canisters just give us 1 each. And there's our lantern, look at that. 2 glass, 2 oil, and 3 steel. Lanterns are pretty awesome, and this oil can here, 2 oil for that. Pretty awesome. Scrap junk to produce oil, 5 for 5 done. Just like that. Alright, let's see what's next here. Collect Brain Fungus 5. Okay, so great locations for Brain Fungus here in the game. One of the best spots is right here. Now at the Rusty Pick. Now it is a free fast travel once when you discover it. Right inside the Rusty Pick. Lots of Brain Fungus. There's 2 of them upstairs. And probably about 3 or 4 little globs downstairs. Pretty good spot. Right over here at the White Springs. I believe it is the service entrance when you spawn here. Right around the corner, you'll see like a little Mr. Handy kind of sweeping in like a little narrow corridor with a bunch of dumpsters. Lots of Brain Fungus through there, actually. Tons. Just there's a couple mole rats around there, just kind of watch out for them.
Need some new clothes.
Another great spot is right over here at the Abandoned Waste Dump. Now, there will be a guaranteed 2 death claws in here, but it's a great spot for Brain Fungus and Glowing Fungus. As well as a Wendigo Cave. Now, this is a very high-level area. But again, lots of Brain Fungus and Glowing Fungus there. And right here in the mire, anywhere in the mire, I get around the waterways kind of areas. There's Brain Fungus just kind of growing. And down here in Cranberry Bog, we're talking about the Sundew Grove areas. The Brain Fungus just kind of growing there. So many great spots there. So let's pop into the White Springs service entrance here today. Now, the service entrance is not a free fast travel, so just an FYI. You can use the White Springs one, the main one, or the mall one, and then work your way around the building. Right, so there you go. There's the little Mr. Handy who's sweeping. Now, there is a perk card that'll help us out here. It is under perception. Oops, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It is called Green Thumb Recharges Much about Harvesting Flora. So, a couple of weeks ago, I would say maybe a month ago, before we had like a little mini update, basically for pumpkins and brain fungus, when we picked up 2 using this card, we got credit for 2. But every other flora never worked that way. When you picked up 2, only got credit for 1. for the daily weekly challenges. Now, I was told 2 weeks ago that green thumb does not work anymore for the, pick up 2, get credit for 2. So we're going to find that out here very shortly. Okay, no, it is counting. Okay, so as you see, we got 2 that time. And because of that perk, I know you can't see it in the top left-hand corner because I'm here kind of thing now. But we did get credit for 2, so that is enters. Maybe they fixed it back up then. So there we go. And as you can see, there is lots and lots of brain fungus just scattered about here. Now, sometimes you will come across a very small one like this one here where maybe you can't pick it up. Don't be worried, there's nothing wrong with your game, just the way the game is set up. So FYI, this is a nice little area here for brain fungus. Alright, let's see what's next here. Go Blood Eagle 10. So, talking about Blood Eagles here, we're talking about this particular icon here in the map. Now, in terms of real squishy guys here in the forest area, we have the Crosshair, Twin Pine Cabins, Hunter's Ridge. As far as Blood Eagles goes, those guys are really easy. A little bit harder, guys. This is Blood Eagle Alley, like the call starts down here at the Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, Kill Box, Pigsty, Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp, Bloody Franks, almost missed that spot. Down here, Crimson Prospect. Not a whole lot in Ripper Alley, maybe 1 or 2 if you're lucky, and the Bounty. So many great options. It all depends on where you want to go for your Blood Eagles. Let's pop into the kill box. We haven't been here for a little bit. Let's pop into here. I hear they're talking trash about us there, so let's go teach them a lesson. Let's go teach these guys a lesson. And again, not real specific on what type of weapon or to use. If you have a couple grenades, and that's even better. Guy's turning into dust right in front of our eyes here. Grab those, thank you. Surprised they aren't activating the old horn there. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say.
Probably a coma.
Love the old chain effect of this weapon. If you've never tried this Tesla rifle before, you owe it to yourself to at least try it once. I see a lot of people using them there during big events. Oh, yeah, the old Rover here. Get out there, Rover. Ain't nobody got time for you right now. Now it can be a little dark in here. Look at that. We get some brain fungus right in the walls here as well, just for like a little backup. This guy in the face. He's hiding behind there, wasn't he? I think he was. I thought he had his head stuck in between the rails there. Wouldn't that be funny? That would be hilarious. That would make my day if that ever happened. Oh, where is this guy hiding? Huh? I like how they just bend backwards. They just get folded.
You're making me sad.
Making me sad, she says. I'll make you sad here in a second. Whoa. There we go. Kill Blood Eagle 10 for 10. Done. Just like that. You can go ahead and continue on and clear this place out. I think there's only 1 or 2 more. Stuff. We're in danger. Caution. Alright, let's see what's next. You know, we're in danger again. He's gonna pop up here in a minute. See what's next here. Actually, let's, before we talk about that, let's get up on this roof here, where it's a little quieter. Just a little quieter. Oh, look at that bad boy, Nuka-Cola Quantum. I would say 8 times out of 10 that I'm up here on this roof, besides all these bottles that are here, Nuka-Cola Quantum is usually up here as well. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Cripple Mirelurk Slim too. Alright, so great spots for Mirelurks here and around the wasteland. Now we only need a couple of them. We'll go through a big list here. Toxic Dried Lake Bed, there'll be 6 up there, not counting the Queen. Right out back in the River Gorge Resort, right around the swimming pool area, there'll be 3. And just to the south, there'll be a little camp out building. Front door's blocked, but you can go through the back door or the roof or the basement. There'll be 2 more in there. Probably one of the best spots is right here, Ohio River Adventures. So there's about 4 or 5 adults. There's a lot of Mirelurk eggs you can either collect or they explode. Little baby hatchlings will pop out. And the hatchlings you can actually lock on with bats. And you can actually cripple them as well. And if you talk to good old Fishbones, who's part of the Raiders, he'll bring in maybe about 10 or 14 more Mirelurks here. It's a great spot for Mirelurk, especially if you're lower level. 4 of them down here in Lake Reynolds. Now a little bit more of a challenge north of the Myers Eye. Not in the Myers Eye, that's more Blood Eagles. But in around the Myers Eye, like up here. Vault 94, extremely high level area for Mirelurks. Just watch yourself if you do decide to go there. Highland Marsh, not counting the Queen, probably about half a dozen. Quarry X3, again there'll be a Queen there as well. Hemlock Spring Stump, probably about 3 Kings there, and a bunch of Razor Claws. And Somerville Motel, and there's only about 2 or 3 of them down here, including a King. Alright, so it's really up to you where you want to go. We're going to pop way up here, make it easier for ourselves, Toxic Trade Lake Bed. Again, with these daily weekly challenges, you can make that as easy or as hard as you want. If you have more time to do these challenges, you can go and have some extra time, do some more things, and have a lot of fun. But if you're time restricted, you know, you can make it real easy for yourself. Alright, so we're just not killing these Mirelurks. What are we doing to them, Jim? We are crippling their limbs. So basically this one here is really easy. Just kind of shoot at them, okay? But I do find they do have really small limbs on them, and they're really hard to lock on or get credit for if you're using VATS. So I usually kind of go for the head, right? So we will need 2 Mirelurks for this one. Now, not all weapons are created equal when you're trying to cripple. You guys have seen me do this all the time. I find ballistic weapons, most ballistic weapons, bow, crossbow, plasma caster, plasma rifle, shotgun with Enforcer Perk card under agility. But you guys have seen me do enough of these that not all weapons are created equal when you're trying to cripple. We've actually had to kind of go back to our camp a couple times. Let's go for the head here. Oh! Okay. Did we get it? Yeah, there we go. Cripple, there we go. I was going to say. Grab this cap off that guy. Alright. Good job, Jim. Let's see what's next. Take a camera picture of a Super Mutant 1. Alright, when it says take a camera picture, you must use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. If you go photo mode off the main map screen, it's not going to work. And the Super Mutant can either be dead or alive. It's really up to you. Let's look at some great locations for some Super Mutants here. Grafton. The Courtyard Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Say that 5 times fast. Grafton Dam. Grafton Steel and the Grafton Steel Yard. Great places for lots of Super Mutants and Mutant Hounds for that matter. North kind of a lookout. Probably about 3 Super Mutants there. A couple floaters. Right here, Wade Airport. Newgad. What's we got going on here? A little bit more of a challenge. We do have Huntersville. West Tech Research Center. General Steakhouse. Be down here, Skyline Valley Region. Grindstone Arch and Research Site Saxony. Great spots for Super Mutants here, okay? So let's go ahead here. Let's get in the new guy. There's usually one guy that's kind of out by himself a little bit, so let's go over here. Alright, so as I mentioned, either dead or alive, it's up to you. I prefer dead myself. Sometimes you do have to get up and close and personal with these guys. I have tried using the zoom function on the camera to take a camera picture, and I find it doesn't work as well. Alright, good stuff. So he's dead, he's down. So let's go ahead. We're going to use our Pro Snapflex camera. Again, if you try going photo mode off your main map screen like this, it's not going to work, okay? You got to use your Pro Snapflex camera, which is considered a weapon here in the game. Let's haul that bad boy out. Gonna sneak in here. Now when you take a camera picture with the Pro Snap Deluxe camera, so you see how it says Super Mutant in the top right hand corner of the screen. Watch what happens when I move it away, see how it disappears, okay? Make sure it has Super Mutant in the top right hand corner of the screen. If it doesn't, it's not going to work. Alright, so let's go and take a camera picture. There we go. I have a Super Mutant 1 for 1 done. Now if you go to the Jim McSteel YouTube channel, It'll be the very first video you come across. It's how to get the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. I did it last year with my low-level character. It is all time-stamped, and you can check that out if you so wish. Now, if you do accidentally drop it, your Pro Snap Deluxe camera, the first one you get, it will destroy itself. So be very careful. Take good care of it, okay? But there are a couple ways you can get it back. If you do, if that does happen to you, there is a random encounter that happens here at the White Springs, the front door entrance here, this icon. Again, they're just random encounters. It could be days, weeks, or months until that particular one pops up. It'll be take a photo, and you'll be given a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. The second way is the very first time you get your Pro Snap Deluxe camera, you'll get a side quest called Bucket List. It'll take you all around the wasteland. You have to take photos, and after completing the bucket list, every broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera you come across, you'll be able to fix it up, and you have your Pro Snap Deluxe camera back. All right, so again, those are just a couple ways you can get it back, just in case you drop yours by mistake. How do we beat that to death? What's next, Jim? Complete an event while in a team 1. All right, so again, you could be in a team by yourself, solo. You could be on a team with other people. It really doesn't matter. This one here is pretty wide open. All right. Now, if you are looking to do an event, if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. I show you how to do a couple of events here in the game. Now, there's probably about a half a dozen events here on the map that you can spawn in yourself by simply fast traveling to those areas. And those are the ones that we mainly focus on in that video. So we've all been on those servers where there's just not a whole lot going on. Maybe there's no events going on, or maybe an event that you just don't want to do by yourself. You can utilize that video so you can see which events you can spawn in. Alright, so first and foremost, let's join a team. Now, we're going to do a team by ourselves, create a new team. Now, if you are joining a team just to go solo, just to do a daily weekly challenge, I recommend events, casual, or exploration, okay? Because those are the ones that I recommend. If you go daily ops, raids, or expeditions, there's an expectation there to do those, okay? And your team members won't be happy if you don't participate. So I recommend events and casual, just for you just going solo and just kind of having fun and taking your time. Let's go ahead and do events here, because it's going to be an event. All right. And as you can see, I'm on a team by myself. I'm on my own little private server here. Let's take a look here and see what events are going on. We have good old Manhunt that seems to be there every time we log on. We have AWL Anemones. And down here we have a Real Blast, the Enclave event. That one there can take a little bit while, but that's fine. Let's call in an event here. We're going to go to Grafton Station. We're going to call in either Grafton Day or Protest March. Doing pretty good for time. And the last couple of weeks we've been including the Fashnet Day event. And that puts on about 10, 12, possibly 15 minutes on the video. So when you can spawn in on Grafton, but it brings you to the north of the town, then you gotta go through, because both events are closer to the station part. That's why I always kind of spawn in down here. Got Protest March here today. I was hoping for Grafton Day, but it is what it is. Now this happens at the same spot every single time, right in here, and that's how you activate it. I like to kind of pop up on this little transformer here, and we're going to keep our light off. Now there are lots of super mutants around here as well. They really have nothing to do with the event, they just happen to be around, alright, as you'll come across the odd floater, or the odd mutant hound as well, okay? But for this event, it's usually the Scorch that are holding the signs, and then the second wave will be Scorch holding the signs, as well as a couple robots. Did you hear that? Come on, baby! Explosion everywheres. I don't know, man. It's for those of you who've been playing this game since release, you got to admit that the dialogue for the super mutants is gotten a lot better. It's amazing. Right, so there's some more Scorched here. We got the right weapon. We're getting all kinds of chain effect, and there's our robots there for the second wave. Now, even though you saw 30 minutes for the event in total, okay, it's going to be about 5 minutes, if that, okay? Especially if you're by yourself. Oh, there's the robot there. He might be the last one. It's a little too far away for this weapon. If I had the longer barrel on it there, it might have been better. I'll leave that floater. Oh, he went back around the corner there. Now, sometimes a robot or one of the scorch will be hiding around the building. And you can choose to go after that guy. There we go. Complete the event while in a team. 1 for 1 done. Just like that on the team by yourselves on a private server. All right. Let's go ahead and collect here. All kinds of fusion cells. Beautiful. Beautiful. So as you saw there, you know, we got a lot of fusion cells from doing this little event. And that could have been a good way to collect your energy ammo. All right. But just remember, it has to be the energy ammo. Okay. That's the first one we looked at. And we're done just like that. Nice. Let's go back to our camp here. We'll take a look at Weapon of the Day. I'm sure those of you who are new to the channel might be wondering what that is. Got our little floater down there. He keeps peeking around the corner there. He's like, is it safe to come out now? Oh, that's funny. He's only level 50. This game is like... just makes me laugh. Just the things that the enemies do. Alright, let's take a look at Weapon of the Day here, Jim. This guy right here, Anti-Armor Presidential Tactical Tesla Rifle. Plus 50% armor penetration, plus 50% chance to hit target and VATS. Minus 35% action point cost. Anti-Armor VATS, Enhanced VATS Optimized. And for this weapon, that is absolutely fantastic. Semi-automatic barrel, reflex sight, presidential paint, 133 electrical damage, takes cell and just single fire mode. Again, I got all kinds of mods for this bad boy, but yeah, good times. Looks really good in that paint as well. And just like a typical rifleman build, if you still want to call it that now, but these are the main cards here under perception. Legendary perk cards, again, they don't change for me. They stay the same. As you can see, they're all maxed out. I've been happy with those for a very long time. All right, yeah, there we guys go. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, True Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan, Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.